Hey guys, so I totally forgot to do my intro, but today's video is on this eye look that I came up with. It is all about the purple shades, and it was so much fun to make. It was out of my comfort zone, so I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. So I did this eye off camera. I still have a little bit more fixing to do. I went more for a halo look. I did a little bit of that glitter from the ColourPop palette, and I used that color. Thing I noticed about these glitters in this palette is that you have to really be precise how you put them on. They really like to stick to brushes or your fingers, so you kind of have to just really press onto the eyelid. I do have to add a little bit more purple, and then obviously I'll do some winged liner along with some falsies, and it'll just put the whole look together. I did add a little bit of color on the bottom, but I want to do my concealer first so then I can put on the rest of the lower lash makeup. The first thing I'm going to start out with is Scotch tape. I'm going to use this technique. It seems to work the best for me, just to make sure that everything is sharp, which I need to sharpen that up a little bit more, and that's where concealer can come into play. But this definitely does make a difference, and it can help just keep your line straight. I'm gonna take this concealer, and this is the Hydrating Concealer by e.l.f. Just gonna put a little bit on the eyelid, and I'm just gonna take my ring finger and conceal with that. So I did do my brows off camera as well, and also going to do my foundation and everything else off camera. I just wanted today to be the focus on the eyes. I'm still playing. I've never really honestly played with color. As you can see in a lot of my videos, I do a lot of neutrals, so this is very new to me. So it's definitely trial and error, and I would like to go for the halo look. I'm still gradually getting better at it. I didn't say I'm definitely a professional at it, but that's how we learn, right? We learn how to do stuff. So I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill palette. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is probably, I think, her first palette that she made, and it's the Morphe. It is definitely used up. It has been very loved, but I liked these purple colors in here. And in my shirt, as you can see, I have some purples, and I wanted to play with color. So I am just going to take my brush and go in with it. This brush came out of the Revolution palette that I got at the drugstore, and I really like it. So, and the other brushes I have all that purple on there, so I was just gonna use this out of my Revolution palette. So what I'm doing is going in my crease with that more of a tannish color, has a little bit of an orange undertone, and I'm just going back and forth motion in my crease, and I'm bringing it up a little bit because I want the colors to blend really well, but I don't want the purple to go up to my brow bone. So I'm just taking that and going up while blending in. This is an LR005 tapered blending brush, and I cannot honestly remember who this is by, but I really like these brushes. I did get them off Ipsy as an add-on, so to be honest, I cannot remember. So what I'm doing is just tapping it on the outside while dragging it in through my crease. And this, what I'm doing is taking these two purples and just mixing the two together. And I'm not doing the full lid, I'm just going on the outside to over to the inside, so I can still do that halo. And you want to add a lot of purple because that is the main show. So we definitely want a lot of purple on here. These tapered brushes work really well because you can blend them in with that color that I used. And so we're just blending. And like I said, this tape really helps just keep it straight because I'm going more into a circular motion. I'm still trying to work on learning how to curve my colors, but you know, if you can have little tips and tricks like this, it works awesome. So I'm just keeping it in the crease and keeping it off the lid, on the center of the lid, and just going on the inside. So this Real Technique brush, and I used this more tapered part of it and used a little bit of this dark color. It's this dark purple, and none of these colors are named. So I cannot honestly tell you what colors they are. But what I'm doing is just kind of I'm going in on the outer corner and giving it some more depth while keeping it really that purpley color. So it kind of has like a grunge look going on to it. I obviously want to clean it up, make it a little bit prettier. But I feel like with me, with darker colors, they get really grungy. I don't know if that's how how it works for you, but for me, it just seems like the more I pack on darker colors, it gets really grungy. So just going in there and just doing that on the outer corner, and I'm just fixing this side a little bit, which I will fix this side off camera, and then once I conceal, I'll just get that really straight cut crease that I want. I'm going to go in with that camo concealer, and I'm going to barely put a little bit in the middle so I can do a halo. And a little goes a long way. Taking this color from ColourPop palette, and this is the Grandeur palette. There is this color called Need, and I thought it was so pretty. So I'm going to use that on my underlayer base before I put on that glitter from the ColourPop palette. And you want to make sure your concealer is blended and dried out. So I'm just kind of mixing the two. I forgot to blend, so that was my fault. So I am just kind of tapping it on. And I did forget to conceal this eye, so I think that this side is working a lot better for the halo that I wanted to use, because I can already see that that technique just is keeping the shadows right where I wanted it. And that is such a pretty color. It is so beautiful. Yeah, this color is so pretty. It's definitely, like I said, I go for more of the naturals, but it is very, very pretty. It has the blue undertones along with the purples, and it's just beautiful. So now I am going to take that palette from ColourPop, and I am going to use their glitters, their pressed glitter, and just put it on my ring finger and just lightly dab, but kind of dab too a little bit hard, because like I said, it's really sticks to my finger, as you can see. So just kind of have to really press onto it. So it did kind of like go on the outside a little bit. It's starting to go on the outer corner of my eye like it did with this. So I'm getting more of an effect of like this, the inner corners being just that purple color, and these having more of it on the outside. So I don't hate it. Like I said, I'm just playing around, and I just wanted to play with color. So thought it would be kind of fun to just try some new looks and just create different content for here. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos with color, trying to get some ideas of how to use color and how to place it. So this is, like I said a long time ago, how I started and how I learned how to do my makeup. So I'm definitely always learning, and I'm still very new to certain techniques. But as far as doing like neutral colors and doing more of a natural makeup look, I definitely feel a lot more comfortable with that. So what I'm going to do is now that I got this far with my eyes, as you can see, now that I got this far with my eyes, I'm going to take the tape off, and then I'm going to do my foundation, bronzer, all of that off camera, because I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm going to do all of that, and then my lashes, and then show you the colors that I used on the lower lashes. So I will be back. Okay, so this is the final look. I absolutely love how it turned out. Like I said, I am new to doing colors and doing more of the crazy glitter. And so yeah, it was fun. I definitely like how it turned out. I wish the glitter would have been a little bit more centered than it spread out. I at one point had it all over my face. As you can tell, there's some glitter right here, but as far as the overall look, I think it turned out really pretty. So you can see the pink on the bottom I used in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I did a winged liner and then put some falsies on, which are pretty low key. I would do a dramatic falsie, but all I had was just some natural lashes, but I think it really pulled together. And I used my new lip kit from Lorac that I showed you guys the other day, and this is what it turned out. I used the liner, the lipstick, and the gloss, and I loved how it turned out. And I figured with this look, you definitely want to do more of a tamed blush and bronzer and a lip. So it's all about the eyes, as of why I just videoed the eyes today. So I am looking forward to doing more looks like this, and it was really fun, and I hope to see you guys again. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next video. Bye guys.